Welcome back, my dog means Tuesday Dog Boy, ruled by me at 9:51, and today we're back to the WTF News news with the anime slash gaming, and yes, of course, the title of the video, you know what it is, more Nijisanji, and yes, it's a Friday because, hey, I wanted to wait until the end of the week to see if there's any news, and oh boy. A lot of news has been happening during this week, and it's still not over. What the heck? Can we move on from this? I don't think any of us want to keep this up, but you just can't help but hear about Nijisanji and their idiocy. Before I continue on, just let you know, WTF News is not about me taking the credit. It's about me helping spread the word, and of course, I need to make sure this word is spread to make sure to let everyone knows what's happening. It's because literally we can't forget what Nijisanji did, but we also don't want it to keep festering. So hopefully this is the last time I'm gonna be making video of this. And just to let you know, obviously this is from my source is from False ID, so please look at the link down below. Actually, out to the link. Link. I can't remember what video it is. I'm so exhausted having to deal with all this. So. Actually, better yet, I'll do this. I'll put a link to the first reaction video that I did about Nijisanji and Hit and False ID, which will lead to not only to that video, but also will have links to not only his video, but also to obviously to his channel, but also have links to Doki's channel. Just to let you know, if you're wondering why there's a link to an episode of hers, is because for some reason YouTube didn't let me link to her channel. I don't know why, but yeah, just to let you know, I will have the link to the first reaction I did about it. It's basically mostly a rant, but it's obvious. You don't need to watch it if you don't want to. Ooh, but oh my gosh, that's literally the first time I found out about the whole shebang. And you can go to the link down below. I'll probably have the link to where I got the sources from, but gosh, I'm so exhausted. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, so let me give you a recap of what's been happening. Let me start over to as far as I can go back, because throughout this week my brain has been trying to process all this. But oh my gosh. No, here's the thing. If you don't know, Celine, Doki, formerly Celine, left the company. Had a month, let me do the recap. Month off, had like a month, she disappeared. We were all wondering what happened. We found out together alongside her that she's been terminated, and then for some reason each side decided to make this spectacle. After that, everyone started hating each Sanji because of their idiocy. They went after her for no reason. They could have just let this go, and I will get back on that topic in a little more. And then after that, it was just, yeah, she basically lost the job for no reason, other than because I guess they decide, you know what, she's too much to handle, I guess, even though she is literally the one thing that was making it even worth it. And then she left, and oh my gosh, Nijisanji was falling apart so much that to the point where they're starting to lose stock, they're starting to lose money, and at this point they're still selling their stock. They're making Celine stuff for some reason. I don't know why they're still doing it. I don't think that's legal. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But either way, yeah. And then unfortunately, the talents down below under Nijisanji's banner have been taking a hit, which is unfortunate. So yeah, which is unfortunate, but of course Nijisanji's fault. And of course, before I continue on, just to let you know, do not go attack anybody. Please do not attack anybody. It's alright to unfollow them if you feel like it, but don't just outright attack them. Please. Just unfollow, unsubscribe, and be done with it. Be done with it. No need for you to like go have your pitchforks up and just go after them, alright? Even though yeah. Not only that, but also there's been reported that also she was bullied. Doki was bullied. So yes, and we don't really know who it is, but really I don't care because we don't want to know. I'd rather not know, and I don't want anyone to go after people for it. Which that should have been it. That should have been it. We could have moved on. That's about it. She sent documents to Nijisanji, and that was basically it. About it and done. Which is where we lead up to the topic now. Warning, just to let you know, we will be talking about self-harm in here. Just to let you know. Oh my gosh. I'll let you know again if I remember, but I'm so exhausted because of this. But just to let you know, oh man, Nijisanji, I don't know what they were doing, but the recent video of False ID, there's been some specifics of why they did this. which which I have to think is, wow, okay, that's very thought out. Okay, I think it. Well, it's not really thought out. He's actually in a business that does that has that kind of situation. Wait, I don't know the person that False got this information from. But yeah, I'll link that one down below. Sorry, my brain is like trying to organize all the thoughts in my head. But yeah, I don't know why I did this, but I'm gonna tell you this before I continue on. I'm gonna let you know this. That for me, in my head, when the documents got sent out, if you don't know, Selene sent a document to Nijisanji to let them know what the heck was going on, why it's happening. She revealed that she was bullied and that Nijisanji wasn't doing anything, and unfortunately led up to Selene basically doing self harm. Oh man, I forgot. I knew I was gonna forget. So yes, warning. We're going to be talking about that, but yeah, but it didn't just happen once. It happened twice. Happened twice, and Nijisanji didn't give two Fs. But, like I said, seriously, the fact that I heard that she did do self harm once, and now you tell me she did it twice, you gotta be freaking kidding me with this. When I heard that, it's like I got sad and pissed at the same time, but still. Let's continue on, and I'll come back to that topic. But just before I continue on, sorry, my brain is like trying to gather all the thoughts. But as soon as she took the document, for some reason, Nijisanji decided to basically reveal that document to members of their talents, 3 members who basically were used as scapegoats at this point in time, because now everybody's going to assume they're the ones that bully them, but use them as scapegoats, punching bags, whatever you go, but cannon fodder, sacrifices, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, first of all, I don't know why they revealed it. The whole point of legal documents is that that you're not supposed to reveal anything. In fact, Doki's let everyone knows that I did not want anyone else besides the legal team, my lawyer, and the legal team of Nijisanji, and theirs were the only one to be informed. Nothing in the document was featured. No one else's name. No other party was mentioned here. That's about it. There was no one else mentioned. But for some reason, Nijisanji decided. Like I said, I thought it was maybe it was a miscommunication. But as far as I know, Nijisanji decided to basically reveal that for no reason, which is highly illegal in Canada. So yeah, that is the BS on that situation, and they tried to make a spectacle out of it. Try to do something, which I'm gonna say this now, that is so convenient. It's so freaking coincidental. When I say coincidental, or in other words, convenient or something, I feel like this is intentional. That this what they did was some sort of revenge thing. I'm not saying it is. That's just my opinion, but it just feels revengey to me. Like when they sent the document out, they either did a panic move or decided, or Nijisanji got pissed off and decided, we're gonna wanted to take this chance to try to, destroy a reputation, which failed. It just made Nijisanji look even worse, which that's what I feel like. This was supposed to be a revenge thing, but it didn't work, obviously. Now, I'm going to continue to say this, that we shouldn't have gone this far. In fact, we should have actually just ended it. In fact, we should be moving on from this so we can start, celebrating Doki's return, having fun with Doki, and watching his streams and everything. Not having to deal with all this situation. Nijisanji's already burning, and they just keep burning themselves down. And then that led up to basically Lyra posting up a black screen with Ike and Akuma, I think his name is. And they started talking in a 15-minute video about the situation with the paperwork, which they should not have had access to, because because Doki said that only these people were only the legal team, the lawyer, her lawyer, and the legal team is supposed to be known. Anyone else is not privy to this information at all. I think she said there was no one else in the legal documents, so basically they had no right to have access to them, which is why I said revenge piece. But yeah, so yeah, thanks to this, Lyra and those Ike and Akuma are now going to be targeted for no reason other than because Nijisanji just wants something out of this, wanted to do something, and then there was something that the freaking head, the big-headed idiot honcho, decided to make a video of himself talking about something about what happened with Selene, which we all know it's a bunch of BS. It's a bunch of BS for Pete's sake. Seriously, I don't know what the heck they were thinking, but like I said, I literally just finished watching what they were talking about, what they were doing here. So, like I said, I'll link that down below, along with the first video reaction I did. And I will also link to Doki's channel again, because she deserves it. She deserves subscribers. She deserves everyone. And I'll put her link to Twitter as well down below. Because, like I said, she deserves all the freaking support. Now, back on topic. I know I'm losing. Like I said, I'm trying to get all the information in my head. I'm probably missing a few. So, yeah. Oh, my brain. Like I said, this entire week's just filled with my head. In fact, like I said, once you go to watch this video, like, literally, just look on False ID's channel. It's like so much work, so much information on there for the past weeks. In fact, if you look up Nijisanji and Doki, you're going to find so much information outright from so many people. In fact, so many people have reported on this that it's managed to get out of the community. It's now in the real world now. It managed to get out of the community of the VTubers. In fact, Asmongold reacted. It was talking about this. Basically, he just recently made a video, which was featured in today's video of False ID. Freaking Moist Critical was talking about this. And he's not surprised that this is happening, but he was like literally shocked that this company is like this corrupt. And then we have Some Ordinary Games, who basically the only person he's known is basically Nux. And that's as far as he got with VTubers, as far as I know. And yeah, it's spreading around, and so many people are talking about this that Nijisanji's reputation is getting hit from all sides, and it is like terrible, which is hilarious. Which I don't care if Nijisanji starts burning down. In fact, I put out a tweet one time that says that I hope they would learn from this. I don't know if it was a tweet or I was messaging someone. All I know is that if right now they didn't learn from this, and after this moment, after what they just did, with the documents, that I just don't care anymore. Like I said, I said this in my rant video, is that they have to do change now or cease to exist, and it seems like they might as well cease to exist. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm one of the people that wants to change now, because especially if it's a company if the company is like taking years to do anything about it, they might as well just disappear. I'm one of those people that just wants change now or just go, because I've had enough. Oh my gosh, seriously, I don't know what the heck Nijisanji was doing at that moment. Like I said, just look up the recent video of False. I'll link down below, and it has someone talk about why they did this. But for my opinion, I feel like it was revenge to try to get Doki and try to ruin her reputation. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, that's basically that portion. And right now, let's get on with the topic. Let's go to the stuff. People were saying, why didn't she show some receipts? Well, because there's no point. She doesn't need to show any receipts. In fact, she doesn't need to show it. I mean, she wanted to just keep all that in because there was no reason. She doesn't want to have this all out in the way, and it would just make people get more upset and then attack Nijisanji and the talents, which don't deserve. They deserve the talents are worth more. But unfortunately, thanks to this situation with Elira and Ike and Akuma, a lot of people are kind of getting upset at the fact that some of the Nijisanji members are like not doing anything. And I understand that they have jobs over there, and they're there because there's something called work visa over there, and they don't want, and they're just like have no choice. But even still, a lot of people are kind of upset at the fact that they're just letting it happen. Now I'm gonna put this on the side note that people were excited that Scarl basically did not tweet because everyone had to tweet this out. Scarl didn't do that, which basically everybody was happy about. In fact, she got a lot of subscribers on her channel. But then also she disappeared, and people were getting worried and were getting upset that this could be another Selene situation, and there was a hashtag where's Scarl, and people were literally asking where the heck she was. And thankfully one of her friends came on Twitter and said, no, don't worry people, nothing's bad's happening, don't worry, we're making sure of that, everything's good, nothing's bad, this has nothing to do with happening with Nijisanji. Nijisanji didn't do anything, so don't worry about it, it's all good, which I'm glad for. Now we can put that to the side, because yeah, that's about it. There's nothing happening bad over there, and I'm glad that she's alright. So yeah, we can put that aside and be happy about that. Now back to the topic with Selene. Like I said, she had receipts, but she didn't want to show because there was no point, and she doesn't want anyone else to get involved in here. And she talks about how her dad broke down and got sad because of what happened, especially when she did it when she self harmed twice. Which I'm gonna have to say, thank goodness that her parents went to go find her and saved her before it was too late. Oh my gosh, seriously, I'm glad her parents were there. I'm glad that they searched for her after she went missing. As far as I know, I don't know what the situation is with the family, with Selene and mom and dad over there. All I know is that I'm glad that they went to go see Selene. I mean, went to go see Doki because oh my gosh, it would have been a very sad story. I'm glad for her parents, and I'm glad for her friends who are there with her, keeping her safe. And I'm gonna have to say this on a side note that I hope she's living with someone. That way, they can also help her through this. Not only that, but whenever something happens, she could be there. I mean, they can be there to support her. Stoki, because this entire situation is such an idiotic thing. And the way I said the parent thing, I'm sorry that I said it like that, but it's just I don't know how to say that. Say it in words. All I know is that I'm glad her parents went to go search for her to see how she was and made sure she did not succeed in her two attempts. And I hope that this will never happen again because I do not want to wake up and find out that something happened to Doki. But right now she just wants to move on, which we all should move on because we don't want to keep dealing with this anymore. I think we've all had enough. But Nijisanji, who knows? Now let's get on the final topic, which is the loyalists. Yes, the loyalists. If you don't know, someone named Daff has been saying in the I don't know what he said. Like I said, my brain is like out of trying to get all this information gathered. So let me know in the comments if I forget anything, but that's basically what I know right now. Is that Daff was talking about so much stuff, so much idiotic stuff, and Daff is a loyalist. You can tell by the fact that makes all this public conversation. I don't know how you call it, whatever. Talking about how Selene thinks that Dive should not have been hidden. She could have just sent it to them. So of course they're gonna send it to them because they know that they were written there. She already described them in there, but it was proven false because hello there. But whatever, but proven false on the fact that she did not. She admitted that there's no one else inside in the documents besides what happened to her. That was about it. So all the conversation down there that Dav was trying to make points basically were being proven wrong, which I'm glad for because it makes no sense why the heck Daff is doing this. But all I know is she's a law. That I think false call is she, so I'm assuming she. But either way, I'm just going to say Daff. Daft, whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just the fact that the Mad Daff was going to bat for Nijisanji makes me upset. But of course, every community has their loyalists. Will continue to go loyal to the very end, no matter how bad the person is, the company is, no matter how corrupt or abusive a company is, they'll keep going to bat. And what's more saddening is that more people are going to bat, and it's just why, to the point where it's, basically we see pictures of the recent thing that happened. I don't know who started this. I don't know what the heck started this. Like I said, my brain is like out of right now. And the fact that, everything's good in Nijisanji, save Nijisanji, I don't know, hashtag something, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just exhausted at this point. So let me know in the comments what about the situation with the Nijisanji, save Nijisanji, the pictures of certain tweets were being posted. I don't know, my brain is like all for it. And this person still, and also in the recent video, hello there, also was saying more. Say more? I don't know. I can't remember. Like I said, I'm too exhausted at this point. Which you can hear my voice. I'm trying my best here, but trying to deal with all this in my head, hearing all this just exhausts me to no end. I'm already pissed. I'm already exhausted. I'm tired, and I just want to move on. And I'm just letting you know that today they Falls posted that video. And I was wondering if I was actually thinking of making this video earlier to say, I hope that they don't do anything after this. Nope, they did. So yeah, they posted up. So yeah, there's another episode. Yeah, so that one's like, oh great, Nijisanji, keep it up. We all love seeing your downfall. And I hope after this, I really do hope that Nijisanji doesn't do anything left, doesn't do anything else. Like at this point, they gotta stop. And also, they gotta stop selling Selen's merch because I don't know if that's legal or not, but the fact that they're still selling the merch is kind of poor taste. So yeah, no one buys Selen's stuff. Actually, don't bother buying Selen's stuff. Don't buy that stuff. Just leave it alone. They don't deserve the money. They don't deserve profits from any of Selen's items. All right, just leave it alone. Don't buy it. And like I said before, like I don't want to see the talents lose their jobs, but at this rate, Nijisanji does. It's just. I'm sorry. Nijisanji is the worst company, and the fact that they have everyone on the stranglehold amazes me. Man, I want everyone over there to rise up and go after Nijisanji because if they all rise up, they can do something. But the fact nobody's gonna do anything, and of course some of them are there for a work visa only. So, oh man, it's just exhausting. I'm trying my best here to try to get all the thoughts in my head, which is why, like I said, go look up false in the description for false IDs thing. I'll put in today's thing. Oh wait, I'll put in today's thing, and which will also lead to his channel, which you can see all the Nijisanji stuff happening on his channel. So yeah, I'll also link to my first reaction to his video, which is like almost 2 hours long. Almost. It's mostly ranting. Wait, yeah, it's mostly ranting, but so you don't have to watch the rant. But my gosh, was I so pissed that day when I found out? Yeah, I was so pissed. And also, I will link to Doki's channel and also her Twitter account so that way you guys can go see her and support her as well. So yeah, that's about it. I got nothing left to say. Like I said, for one is that Nijisanji is probably going on a revenge arc for the documents. Like I'm not saying they are. It just felt like that. I was thinking that all this week, thinking that why would they do this, and it just felt like it was a revenge thing. To me, it felt like that. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong continue on. Hopefully, we can move on from this situation. We should still keep an eye on Nijisanji to make sure they are held accountable. But I think it's time for us to move on. We shouldn't let Nijisanji rest, though. Like I said, sorry, I'm contradicting myself. We should keep an eye on Nijisanji still, but we should still move forward as well. To basically just move on and just, go on with our lives. But we should still keep an eye on Nijisanji, just in case. And I hope Doki... I'm trying to say Doki, but my brain keeps saying Selen. I'm trying my best here. But Doki, I'm glad that you're still around. I'm glad that you're back. And I'm glad that I got to witness you and to see your bubbly nature. Keep it up. I'm so happy for you. Don't stop doing what you're doing. And I'm so happy that you're so happy now. The smile on her face. But yeah, and let's see what else to continue on. I want that to be happy, but I'm gonna make sure to say as much as possible. Oh yeah, that's right. Go to the socials, have the links down below. Yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, the loyalists are out in force, and I hope that Nijisanji, and I hope that this doesn't get too big, that to the point where Nijisanji would try to take this as a way of getting new support or to try to smear Doki again. I hope not. I hope that we can just move forward, and I hope that we don't get to the point of Nijisanji having to terminate talent, because at this point, like I said, they're losing money right now, and it's not gonna be long before talents are gonna start being, terminated. It's only a matter of time. I do hope that it doesn't happen, but for this corrupt company, I'm sorry. I know I'm contradicting myself, but I don't want the talents to suffer, but I also don't want to deal with Nijisanji anymore. Which is why I'm going to see if I'm following anyone from Nijisanji. For me, I'm just saying that I'm going to unfollow and unsubscribe from any of the channels that I'm, following. Because, like I said, I do not want to be associated with Nijisanji anymore. The talents, like I said, this is me deciding to do this. You guys can decide on your own, but I'm going to unsubscribe to anyone that's basically willing to like follow Nijisanji smear campaign. Like, this is me doing that. You guys don't have to do this, but I'm subscribing and I'm following everyone that from Nijisanji, except for Scarl. Scarl's okay. Scarl's okay. But yeah, that's just me. You guys can do what you want. That's just me doing it. And yeah, that's about it. And I got nothing left to say. Let me know in the comments what you think about the current situation. Do you think this is the end of Nijisanji? Do you think it's the end of Nijisanji's, campaign, doing stuff, idiotic stuff? Do you think what happened with the documents was a revenge thing? Or do you think it was something else? Let me know. Do you think these talents are safe? Or do you think we'll see some terminations happening soon? Do you think Nijisanji will still be around? Or do you think that they're going to start failing as a company even more to the point where they might go? Let me know. And also, are you hoping that these talents do not lose their jobs, or do you wish that they would do something about the current situation to support Doki? Or are you the ones who would decide, I'm just done with Nijisanji and just moving forward and not bothering with them? Let me know in the comments. I really like to hear your sides. Now, please be civilized, and once again, do not go after any of the talents. Do not go after anybody. Anyway, do not bully anyone. If you, like I said before, if you have heart, like I say, if you have any feelings towards them, any sort of feelings towards them, like I said, the best thing you do is just unsubscribe and just unfollow. That's it. No need for you to be hateful. No need for you to be going after them. We could just be civilized about this and just let it go. We don't need to go after the socials. We do not need to go start spamming like hatred against them. We just want to move on and be civilized about this. But we do need to comment. But remember, do not bully any others. But Nijisanji, I think we should let them know. So make sure you don't send any hatred. Just be civilized about it. Just make sure you send your opinions to Nijisanji. Let them know how bad the company they are. But don't go after any talents with hatred. And like I said, just unfollow, unsubscribe, and that's it. That's just my advice. You don't have to follow it. Just like how I'm doing, I'm just going to unsubscribe for any of the Nijisanji members and unfollow them. Me, I'm probably going to see what Scarl's doing, and I hope she's doing alright. Also, Kyo's graduation's today, so long to Kyo over there. And I hope wherever he goes, he does much better stuff than Nijisanji. And I hope Scarl will do alright from now on as well. And that's about it. Like I said, let's be civilized here, and let's try to move on, but also keep an eye on Nijisanji. And let's hope that after this is the end of any news of Nijisanji, and then we can start moving on and start enjoying our lives and start enjoying Doki's content. And yeah, I know I'm just trying to make sure I got everything bases on my head, because I really do not want to make another video of this situation. Yeah, I think that's about it. So like I said before, be civilized, keep an eye on Nijisanji, keep sending your opinions to Nijisanji as civilized people. Don't go beyond like pitchforks on them. And don't go after any of the talents, please. Do not go after them. Please. They don't deserve it. We don't know who is involved in the situation with Celine, but they don't deserve all the hatred. Alright? Especially since we don't know. I'm just contradicting again. Especially since we don't know who was involved. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I want to make sure everything's out of my head. So yeah, like I said. Well, do you think this is the end? Wait, no, I already said that. So let's hope this is the end. Let's hope Nijisanji doesn't do anything idiotic. Let's hope that we can move forward. And we'll just keep an eye on Nijisanji from now on. And let's hope we can go through, hopefully that after this, we can move forward. Nijisanji, you got to say, look, at this rate, actually, never mind. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to say anything about Nijisanji. But like I said, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the situation. Subscribe, comment down below, like the video, share the video, help spread the word. Like I said, I'll leave links to False's recent video, today's video, I think, which will lead to his channel, which you can watch all the Nijisanji stuff. I also link my reaction to the first time to first time I reacted false, which I ranted. I also linked to Doki's socials, to her video, to her YouTube's channel, which once again, a link to one of her videos, only because if for some reason YouTube didn't let me link to her channel. I don't know why. Maybe it's something wrong I did. Either way, it doesn't matter. Don't be alarmed. And also a link to her Twitter account. Alright? Alright, that's about it. There's nothing left for me to say. And yeah, that's it. If I forgot anything, I hope. If I forgot anything, please let me know in the comments if I forgot anything about the situation. And hopefully I do not need to make another video. Alright, that's about it. And for right now, my dark minions. Actually, for this situation, I'll say it like this. It's in honor of Doki. My dark, which I think she's already named them. My dark dragoons. Dismissed.